was a little leery when we first left our hotel. The jeep seemed old and tired and it was hot. Alex, our guide and driver, quickly started making jokes and got us motivated for the next 3 hours. On our way up to the top of the mountain, Alex stopped for many photo opportunities. Halfway up we stopped and took nice again. Alex made a bonfire, tea, fresh pita and labneh. We continued to the top of Mount Yoash where we were able to see the sunset along with views of Jordan, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. If you want to take a jeep tour in Eilat, don't go with anyone else. Make sure to get Alex as your guide. Worth the penny and more. I joined a jeep tour in Eilat yesterday and it was one of the highlights of my trip. We drove up into the mountains to watch the sunset with an incredible panoramic view over Egypt, Jordan and Saudi Arabia, absolutely breathtaking. Our guide Alex was fantastic, very funny, knowledgeable and made the whole experience enjoyable from start to finish. The off-road ride was exciting, we had delicious tea and local bread along the way, and the atmosphere during sunset was unforgettable. If you're in Eilat and want to experience something truly special, I can 100% recommend this tour. Ask for Alex. I would definitely do it again. I was only able to come to Eilat for a day trip and this was definitely the highlight of my day. Alex was so kind and accommodating. I was the only person who didn't speak Hebrew in the group, but he still explained everything to me in English, answered all my questions, and made sure I had a great time. On top of that, even though the tour normally would last around 3 hours, he was about to accommodate for my bus ride home to Tel Aviv, which would have been the last bus leaving from Eilat for the day, and dropped me off at the bus station. If you're ever in Eilat, I highly recommend doing this tour. A beautiful excursion into the mountains of Eilat. The sunlight makes the various rocks shimmer in a kaleidoscope of colors. We even spot a few ibex as we drive by. Our guide, Alexander, serves us fresh pita bread with labneh and savor, along with a sweet thyme and sage tea, during a break. To conclude the tour, we ascend Mount Yoash, where we enjoy panoramic views stretching as far as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Jordan. After capturing the sunset photos, we return to Eilat by jeep. Our tour was conducted bilingually, in English and Hebrew. This trip with Alex was the highlight of my trip to Israel. Alex was full of information, energy and humor. He took his time to explain everything, in 2 different languages, to make sure everyone got the full experience. Alex's humor and personality are what made the trip. The views and scenery are absolutely out of this world, stops are made to allow pictures. One of the biggest pros is they do hotel pickup, makes everything so much faster and easier. I would recommend Alex and his company to anyone and everyone. The tour of the Eilat Mountains was absolutely magnificent, to say the least. The staff was incredibly engaging and inclusive, speaking English and Hebrew, allowing everyone on the tour to gain the most of this experience. And of course, we enjoyed the most breathtaking view of Eilat, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt at the end of the tour. This was a must-do for anyone in Eilat. We got to drive through the mountains around sunset and took gorgeous photos and take in the beautiful views of the Red Sea and the surrounding mountains. Our guides even made us a fire and a snack at one of the stops, which was very appreciated. Highly recommend doing one of these.